We have an email from Brent in Vancouver, Washington, and he asks, what software do I get to sync Outlook Express email with my Palm Pilot? And it is a relatively simple thing to do, and to help us out today is Call for Help segment producer Roger Chang.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing? Shake your hand.
It's actually a very simple thing, and a lot of people who do have Palms don't realize that they can get email on their Palm Pilot. One of the reasons why is people think wireless, I need a modem, I need some way to connect to the internet. But people don't realize that the Palm Pilot is basically an extension of their computer desktop, and once you download the email onto your computer, there's a way to sync that email onto your Pilot.
Now, you've actually downloaded, and we talked about this in an earlier show, you've actually downloaded the Palm Desktop.
Yes. Palm Desktop is a free software available for anyone with a Palm Pilot at palm.com. And basically what it does is it includes this hot sync manager that you need to sync your PC with your PDA.
And when we say sync, of course, we're talking about synchronization of the data between the PDA or your Palm and the computer.
Yes, it's a collective term.
And this is a new version that allows syncing with Outlook Express.
The new version does. The original version didn't, and that caused a lot of consternation on a lot of people because they have Outlook Express, and I don't have Outlook. I have to go buy Outlook in the store. I don't want to spend money. Is there a cheaper way? But now it does, and it's kind of cool.
And it's free.
It's free, which is good.
The software. Yeah.
Yes. Basically, you just go into your Palm Desktop, and you go to the hot sync up here, and you click on Custom. Now, what you get up here is basically the different points where you can synchronize different aspects of your Palm Pilot, your date book, your address, your to-do, and of course your mail. Once you select on mail, you want to select change, and then right here you see this button at the way bottom says mail setup.
Okay.
Just click mail setup, and here you have an option to choose from Eudora, Lotus, Microsoft Exchange, standard Outlook, as well as Netscape Communicator.
Okay.
Of course, I'll leave it back on Outlook Express, cancel out of that, cancel out of that.
Because you've already set these things, so if someone hadn't already, they would press OK instead of cancel.
The only thing you need to do now is to set whatever email application that you have, or client, I should say, as your default, because that's what will allow it to sync. If it's not the default, especially Microsoft Outlook Express is not set as the default, it will not sync. People. Another thing you want to realize is that because a Palm is kind of limited, you really can't do the type of folders or the filtering. If you do filter, you won't be able to get anything. You need to have everything in your inbox right there.
Wow. So it's just going to sync the inbox.
Yes, it won't do. If you have filters, it won't see the filters.
Okay. Will it do HTML mail?
It will only it won't show the HTML portion. It'll just show the text. It's very basic. It's very, think Pine.
Sure. And that makes sense. I mean, you really don't want a lot of fancy stuff on your PDA. What you've got up here right now is the Palm emulator, which is also available from palm.com. Will not run without what they call the ROM.
Palm ROM, which comes inside your unit that you buy. And the only way to get that down is to download another application.
Okay.
We're using this just for visualization's sake, so people can actually see what we're doing. So click on the hot sync. And once you hot sync, you'll actually get a little notice that it's checking email.
Okay.
This will actually happen on your PC desktop, not on your Palm. And now, all you do is have to go to your all, or in most people, it's usually in the main.
For your mail application.
In mail, and it's this is, of course, default. There's nothing you need to do. Click on that, and voila, you got your email in it. Just click on one. Or in this case, if you have a stylus, you stylus on one, and you get to read the email.
And I'm seriously, I'm surprised. I only use a Pocket PC. I haven't used a Palm for quite a while, and when I did, it was the 7, so it automatically downloaded it. What we've got here is a Sony Clie, and the Clie is a device. It's just a handheld device, a Palm, if you will, a Palm product. Even though it's not a Palm product.
It's a PDA that's based on the Palm OS.
There you go. That's what I meant to say. Where's the power button on this thing?
Power button
is it just
right
pushing
here. Right there. So again, the interface is exactly the same, and if you have any application or a PDA based on the Palm OS, you can do this. And it's great. In the morning, you download your email, you hot sync your PDA, you get your email, you can read on the subway, you can read on the way to work. That way, you're never too far away, and once you get back to an office or somewhere, you can get your email, via the web or a traditional email client. You can get updates. But it's a good way when you're away from a computer desktop.
Yeah, and again, just to reiterate for those of you who are watching, we were using an emulator on the screen just because we didn't have this plugged into the computer. This is normally what you would have. You'd be able to sync your Outlook Express mail or whatever those other clients were, Eudora I saw listed as well. You'd be able to sync them with your handheld device running the Palm operating system. So whether you have a Clie or a Palm unit or like a handspring
visor.
You'd be able to sync your email with those. And again, the software that we used to sync that was the Palm Desktop, which comes with the HotSync client
yes,
as
and
well.
If you don't have the latest version, just go to palm.com.